Hey guys, welcome back to Mind Pump TV. I'm your host, Sreen Wilkin. Now this video is really dedicated to those of you who have not worked out recently, and it's been a couple of months, but you're really dying to get your body moving again. Now I've chosen a sequence including mobility and compound exercises for you, really just to get you started and comfortable and back in your body. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with mobility and then we'll go from there into your full body routine. So let's go ahead and lay on your back first. We're going to do a supine windshield wiper just to help open up our back as well as giving us a little bit of lumbar twist. So from this position, I'm going to go arms at a letter T and then I'm going to drop over here. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and close and come over. You can always stack something underneath your knees here and then taking this arm to open as I inhale. And here I go. Exhale to close and twist your head towards the ceiling as you inhale. If this is a little too tough for you, you can extend the bottom leg and then use that object, that foam roller or towel right here, just so you have a little bit more of that support system as you perform that. So what you want to do is try to keep your shoulder down on that side and then your other arm open as much as you can, open through the palm and keep that line of tension through your chest as you perform that. You can go 3 to 5 or even up to 8 reps here. Then you'll come in and you'll do the whole thing on the other side. Let's go ahead and stack it from there. Knees and hips. Go ahead and close and open. And inhale and exhale. So really thinking about the chest, the spine. We've been hunched over perhaps, we're tight in our chest, and we want to incorporate that breath as we create more of an open position for the rest of our workout. Go ahead and come on back. You can give your knees a little squeeze here, and then I'm going to rock up and show you a half kneeling lunge variation. So if you're going to use the bench or the object that you have at home, go ahead and place your foot here and draw your other leg in front of you. You can always pad your knee as well. So from this position, we have a lot more stretch going on in the front of my quadricep here and hip flexors. Now, if I've been sitting a lot, I'm trying to approach exercise, get back to my squats, my deadlifts, etc. I want to make sure that I'm mobilizing my hip here as well as doing the stretching. So from this position, what I like to do is make it an active stretch. I'm going to go ahead and flex, tuck my tail here, and squeeze that rear glute. So squeezing this muscle here as I feel this pull in the front is going to help me find that active position. You can hold here 5 to 10, 15 seconds, and then release that and then repeat it. Now if you're coming to the floor, if that's too much for you, your modification is going to be here. 90-degree front, and then just take the tuck from that position, still squeezing the glute muscle here. So holding again, 5, 10, 15, and then release like that, and just repeat that. You'll do the other leg as well. So just to show you guys, bring your foot back on if that's available for you. And you're here, tucking the tail, holding the position, squeezing that rear glute. Find activity in that area before. All that sitting, we don't need it. Let's go ahead and try to open up before we start moving. After you do your half kneeling, let's go ahead and actually find something to sit on from there. So what I'd like you to do is sit on a chair, or if you have the couch available, towards the edge. Sit bones towards the edge here. We're going to do a figure 4 position to help open up the external rotators of the glutes and the hip. And right here, I want to get stacked. So I don't want to just passively kind of sink into this position, but make it active. What I can do is try to push this little side of my ankle into the top of my quadricep here on this leg that's connected to the floor, and tall body. So now I'm pushing actively into that leg, and I'm feeling my glutes right here. Then lean forward. Now notice, tall spine, forward lean. You'll feel your glute stretching here, absolutely. Hold your position, 5, 10, or 15 seconds, what you can do today, and then gently back off. Find it again, lean into it. And all of these mobility positions you can do anywhere, again, from 5 to 8. If you want to do a little bit more, go ahead and listen to your body and do that. All right, you guys, so walking lunges. If you guys only have a set of dumbbells at home, maybe it's a super light set or maybe it's a real heavy set, I want you to think about the tempo of how you're applying it in this exercise, okay? So if you have a real light set, go really slow. If you have a heavy set, just make sure your reps go down, but add control. So for walking lunges, take a little wider step out to the side, bend both knees, lead leg forward. So I want my front leg to do the work. So I'm loading that and coming forward. Down we go and back. It's a great functional exercise for you guys to get back into working out. All right, you guys, so with your dumbbells, you're gonna do an alternating bent over row. Now that's gonna add time under tension, also stability. So make sure you're not rotating when you're doing the alternating with your arms. Let's go ahead and find about hip distance apart here. I'm gonna hinge from my hip area like that, coming into back extension. Remember, proud posture here. Now to start with the alternating, I want you to pull up first with both of your dumbbells, hold. From there, you're gonna keep the squeeze with one side, lower one, and pull. Hold that squeeze, isolate, lower the other, and pull. So as you guys alternate, you're doing this isometric squeeze on one side. Now, try your hardest not to rotate. A lot of people just drop the dumbbell down, kind of drop one side, and then they use that momentum to pull back up. So think of that nice square position to begin. Don't change it. Just the arm alone. Pull it up to your hip. Other arm, and pull it up. Remember, you guys are working with what you have at home. Inhale and exhale. The squeeze is really going to help you build that strength and stability. All right, you guys, next exercise is also an alternating movement. So it's an alternating overhead press. I want you guys to really stand tall, squeeze your glutes. Any standing position, think about a strong foundation, especially if you're alternating overhead. You're gonna go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're gonna pull it up. Rack position in the front here. Little turnout is fine. You guys are gonna go ahead and start at the top here, pressing up, holding. Now from right here, pull your shoulders down your back, squeeze the dumbbells that you have. Slowly bend one and press, hold it. Other side, bend the other and press. You're doing your best not to waver sideways like that. You're trying to really keep that shoulder packed as you go up. So slow, press. What I like to think about is my grip. So you have this opportunity to really connect to your grip strength. You're not just kind of holding the weight, letting your wrists relax. You want that nice and proud, stacked up, just like that. All right, you guys, so we're gonna practice an alternating elevated bridge. Now, this is a great exercise to add hip stability. Again, you guys have been sitting a lot. You're trying to get back into exercise. So think about glutes, think about hip extensors, think about hamstrings. Also, notice in the exercise, if one side of your body is actually falling down, I want you to really actively push it back up, okay? Even on the leg that's up in the air. So we're here. Let's go ahead and find this elevated position. Now, the sole of my feet is pressing into the bench. Here I go, bringing this leg up, lowering down, and pressing up, lowering down. So think about when you guys do this, that you're really focusing on both hips staying up towards the ceiling, pressing up and lower, keeping this leg active as you go. Now remember, this is body weight, so when you switch your sides here, think about where you are with your form, okay? So just body weight exercise, but really isolating through the glutes and the hamstrings throughout. Hips stay level. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching that video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Now, if you like that sequence, you enjoyed the mobility, and you want to keep going, keep that momentum up for your exercise routine, Don't forget to check out our free 30 days of coaching. Lots of information that is sent to you daily, which is super awesome just to keep you moving. All right, you guys, thanks so much and have a great day.